Blog Talk Radio.
Well, hello from my heart, everybody. This is your host, Rock and Roll Reverend Sue, and tonight I have a very special guest. Her name is Klackova, and she is an author and illustrator who emigrated from the former Czechoslovakia after attending a college featuring art. She was majoring in art, and then she went to the United States and is now a citizen. And Klackova had studied metaphysics at the College of Metaphysical Studies, the former College of Metaphysical Studies, where we met. And it's been a magical journey ever since. And Klackova said, that's where we learn how we create a reality with our mind. So that was a very interesting subject that we studied. It really changed our lives. And we are promoting Klackova's books tonight. We Are One, 3 Kittens with Sass, and it's a message of oneness. There are 3 very different kittens in this book named Edith, Sammy, and Susie. It's a very whimsical story about how they learn to have cooperation, oneness, and love, cooperation especially, and that's something I think everyone could use, of all ages. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on my beautiful friend, Klackova. Welcome.
Hello. Long time no see.
Yes.
I hope everybody will understand my accent. But anyway, now when you said it all about me, basically, I just want to say to listeners, don't ever forget dreaming, because I think I'm a typical example of not stopping dreaming, because I was growing up in a socialist country and I was always dreaming to live in the United States, and it happened. I came here with one suitcase on my spring break and I never went back. And it's great that I found opportunity to even go to college here and find my life and purpose of my life. And finally, again, around circle, I came back to art, and I decided to give children back what I learned in my life. Therefore, it all started when I was watching The Secret, and after I wished I could go and study this because it was interesting. And then 2 weeks later, actually, I signed up for the College of Metaphysical Study in Clearwater, Florida. And I studied conscious, subconscious, and superconscious mind. Anyway, long story short, I would like to bring this knowledge into my books for children, because I feel that there are not too many spiritual books out there for children. And they should learn that they are winners and not sinners, and that they are little gods and goddesses, and they create their lives with their little brains. And I wanted to empower them through my books, reading books, believing in themselves, loving themselves. My books are teaching about love, compassion, and understanding and cooperation. That's what people are doing when they thinking that we are one, like-minded people. I think we need, especially at this time, new way of thinking in this divided world, we should start looking into each other's hearts, and not if we are Republicans or Democrats, but if we are good human beings. And anyway, I want to empower little kids so they feel in their skin since they're little, and they believe in themselves and they never stop dreaming. And I also try to say it fun way, so it's a little humor.
Yes.
And actually, so they learn how to help each other out, because it took me all my life to get this. Unfortunately, I wish I would read books like that when I was little girl. That it would empower me and make me to love myself more.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm just amazed at your journey, number one, and number two, both of our journeys, because like I mentioned in the intro, we both went to the former College of Metaphysical Studies. And that was just a great place to learn and to grow, and met a lot of wonderful friends. And, the journey has just been amazing. And, we're both writers and artists, and your illustrations are just amazing. They literally pop off the page, and they're very whimsical and fun. So it makes for great reading for children, and also a great lesson in it too. And I have to ask you, Miriam, what is your definition of oneness?
Well, I believe that all of us are gods and goddesses, that we are part of God. Even Jesus said, these things that I do, you can do. I think they put him on a pedestal, forgetting that we are Jesuses also, that we can create in our lives whatever we want. It's only up to us what we make out of it. And I think it's very important that we help each other out and support each other. So life is easier for everybody, not to go against each other, but with this way of thinking that we are one, we are helping each other to grow and have more fun in life, finally relax and with love. Like they say, you can concur.
Oh, yes, you can concur. Yes.
Everything with love. I think that's very important, that we can forget that these days. It's very important.
Oh, yes.
And I also think that we should concentrate more on heart, how people are acting and behaving and how they are feeling. I'm trying to teach with my books, with the theory, we are one, how love and compassion and understanding is very important, especially feelings, create feelings in children's hearts so they have compassion towards each other. That's very important. But I would also like to say something. I was told by my mom that I'll never learn how to write, and I was told by my English teacher that I'll never learn how to speak English.
Wow.
And here I am sitting and promoting my book that I wrote and illustrated in English. I just thought it's ironic. So never listen to naysayers. Go after your dreams. Because I'm an example. I came here with one suitcase and this country. I love this country. Because if you really work hard and you really want and find the purpose of your life, you can really make it. And that's, I think, you can find happiness. That makes you find happiness in your life too when you do what you love to do. It took me only 54 years, but I finally found it.
Hey, better late than never,
Exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Never late than never. And a suitcase and a dream, that's all it takes.
That's it.
You know,
maybe that should be a name of my next book.
I was going to say, you should do an autobiography, a suitcase and a dream.
Yeah.
And we're both sitting here, and I can't believe I have a radio show because, I've just...
because then we met at the Metaphysical College. You would never say you'll have a radio show and we'll be promoting my books on it.
Yeah.
Again, another example of dreaming.
Yes.
Because we empowered ourselves. We found that oneness in ourselves. We learn who we are. We know ourselves now.
Yeah. It's a beautiful feeling, and always believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. Illuminate love and you'll get love in return. Learn to accept people's differences and try to work together. Look what just happened with the election. Not to get political or anything, but, doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. We're one United States, and the people.
We are one.
Yeah, we are one. So there you go. We are one, and it's just a fantastic book series that Miriam's coming out with. This one, like I mentioned earlier, focused on cooperation, love, kindness.
And I think we needed these times. I think it's good timing. It's coming out.
Came out perfect time.
Not to divide, but get people together and believe in themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and help each other out and especially love each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what color,
exactly,
age, or where country, doesn't matter what country you're from, but we all have hearts, and that's the most important thing. Look inside of others' hearts.
Yeah.
Not outside, how they look from the outside, but inside.
Inside, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing journey, and it's an amazing message. And your other book is going to come out soon. One Boy with a Good Attitude.
That's right. Now I'm working on 3 Smart Crows.
Wow.
And then it's going to be 4 Piggies with wit. So I have, I better call my slaves and get busy. Yeah, because I have to also illustrate it. So it takes a lot of time and patience, but I'm loving it. That's important. I hope they'll feel the love in my books too.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see it emanate from the story and the illustrations. And you did an amazing amount of illustrations, and they're just beautiful, and they just pop.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Are they out on Amazon now?
Yes, and I was going to mention these books are out on Amazon.com under m.Klackova, Klackova. I'm going to put a link below the description of this show, so if you click directly on it, you can either get it with paperback or Kindle right now. We're actually kind of working on getting it into a hardcover, and it's very all exciting things. We are learning all kinds of things with it. Yes, we are. Well, we're towards the end of the show, and I just want to say thank you, M. Klackova, for joining me and including me on your journey with your We Are One book series. We're kicking it off, and like I mentioned earlier, on Amazon.com, the direct link to buy Miriam's book and book series is going to be located below. It's going to be located below the description of this show. So with that, we just want to say have a good night.
And thank you, everybody, for listening.
And remember, we'll say it at the same time. We are one. Good night, everyone.
Good night.